WhatsApp makes progress on their e-commerce plans with the new find, message and buy features added to WhatsApp Business. YouTube improves the community post content creating process by adding editing tools that lets you add filters, text and stickers. Japan joins the growing list of nations including US, India and China that have started testing central bank digital currencies CBDCs in collaboration with major banks within their country. All these exciting news items and much more, including useful resource guides and latest research reports, coming up in this week's edition of the Connected Church News with me, Natchi, Lazarus. Welcome. This is a show that brings you the top 5 digital, social media and Web3 news you need to know for this week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. WhatsApp has announced that they are expanding the directory feature in the business platform to more nations, including UK, Mexico, Indonesia, and so on. Now, this is a feature that categorizes companies, organizations, and small businesses and lets people search for them, find them, chat with them, and eventually transact with them, all without leaving their WhatsApp chat window inside the app. So it could be a revolutionary feature if it picks up, because imagine doing all the transactions inside the chat app. So as more people feel comfortable with messaging, they feel safer, they feel private. Now this is something that you need to pay attention to. Even though this talks about commerce, I'm sure this is the same process applicable to categorizing nonprofits, churches, and so on. So people can search for you, they can find you, and they can donate, and they can transact with you, all within WhatsApp app. So definitely check it out, pass it on to your direct messaging team. YouTube's community post is a feature that has not got a lot of attention from YouTube in the past few months, but now YouTube has announced that they are starting to test and experiment with new tools, especially editing tools that lets you edit your community post, including filters, text and stickers and so on before you post it on your community section. Now, if you've not used the community post, this is like a social media posting section of YouTube, like the Facebook images and Instagram images posting section, but inside YouTube. So every channel has a tab called community tab. Usually it's ignored because you think YouTube is all about videos, but the community section can be really useful and can be strategically used in many ways to promote your existing videos, promote your channel, connect with your channel audience in a meaningful way, make some announcements and so on, even during Sunday church services and other events. So check out this announcement. If you're a nonprofit or a church that has children's or teenagers ministry, then this is a news item you want to pay attention to. Meta has made some important announcements last week about the online protection safety tools that they are bringing to both Instagram and to Facebook related to teenagers. The announcement says that people who are under 16 and in some countries under 18 will now have a default more private setting in their app. So the setting will have details like who can see their friends list, who can see the people pages and lists they follow, who can see the posts they are tagged in and so on. So check out all these settings. And Meta has also announced that they are taking steps to prevent the spread of self-generated intimate images online, which is a problem that needs to be solved in the social media space. So do check it out, pass it on to your ministry team. Do you find this 5-minute news video useful? Then I'm going to ask you to click the like button, because when you do that, it helps us reach more church and ministry leaders like you. Thank you so much. And if you've not yet subscribed or clicked the bell notification, then I'm going to encourage you to do that as well. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Last week, we saw Snapchat, Google, and Pew Research Center release resources that could be very useful for you as a church or a nonprofit or ministry. So we have collected those. 2 of them are marketing educational guides, and one of it is a research report. We've linked to all of that in the show notes. Click on it and read it and take a look and equip yourself. The report from Snapchat is about targeted advertising. Targeted advertising is a question I get asked all the time at events and speaking engagements, and even our academy. We get a lot of questions about how to target people when you advertise on social media. So Snapchat has really covered it in a very concise manner, covering the list of audiences and various other things related to that. So take a look. Google has released a list of products that people searched for in 2022. covering the entire year. Gives you a lot of insights about people's behavior. And the research report is about what teenagers are posting on social media. Very insightful. In our Web3 news, we look at how Japan is now part of a growing list of countries that have announced the test and trial of CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. It was started by China, but eventually now we have lots of nations that are in this process. This is a digital currency that will be released by the governments and taking their currency and converting them into a digital format. So digital rupee, digital dollar, digital yen, and so on. The interesting thing about Japan's announcement is they are also trialing offline transactions, which will happen without the internet using a CBDC, a digital yen. And they are assessing whether this is something that they will be potentially able to release by 2026 and so on. If you have any questions regarding any of the stories we talked about, including the story about CBDC or the Pew Research Center, then you can leave your question as a comment. You can email me or simply DM me at Natchi Lazarus on Instagram or Twitter. We'll make sure we get you the answers. We also have all the source links and details in the description section. Do check it out. I'll see you next week with another set of news items. Until then, you stay connected and stay blessed. Have a wonderful holiday season coming up. God bless you. Bye-bye.